Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Did you know that single women own 2.71 million more homes in America than single men? That's crazy. Especially considering that women couldn't even get a mortgage by themselves until 1974. This has been a busy 50 years, I guess. Period.
It has been considering the wage gap and the fact that you only make, what was it, 80 cents to a dollar? It must be all that patriarchy holding you down or something. No, but regardless, I wonder if we take a look at the divorce rate and who's filing for divorce more, and also at who gets to keep the house after the divorce is final, if we can maybe find a way to understand why.
I don't think a lot of girls realize this, but the moment that man stops paying for you is the moment he stops liking you. Let's talk about it. It was like weekend 2 of this guy and I hanging out, and I will never forget, we are in the line of Chick-fil-A and he like lets me order first, but he's like keeping the distance, so I just pulled out my debit card and paid for my meal. And that's when I realized that the energy had shifted. Prior to that, he was paying for all of our meals. He was pursuing me. He was like trying to impress me and date me. In that moment of me paying for my Chick-fil-A, I felt like his homie.
And he probably felt like a walking wallet. I don't think you need to worry about feeling like his homie. It would have probably ended anyway.
This is part 2 of the story where I tried to only date casually and met a guy who's making me question that very plan. We left off at the fancy dinner date that turned into a cocktail night, that turned into me staying over at his place and first physical things happening that we both very much enjoyed. Your comments on my last video made me realize that I've left out a lot of details, especially about him and the whole context, so let me give you some more backstory.
I will not, because you took more than 6 minutes to finish your video. Moral of the story, the guy is great, they met again, they spent another night together, and she started to catch feelings for the guy. That is obviously a problem when it's 2024 and you want to be part of the hookup culture.
Yeah, we don't have to label it. So I guess this kind of talk came from me. And also what I told him on that evening was that I think he should meet other people. And I also told him that I am not ready to see him exclusively. He said he doesn't want to, basically, but he's not interested in meeting any other women. But he also understands my standpoint and where I'm coming from.
This generation is just lost. Millions of people would want what she had, and she just threw it away because she wanted to meet other people. For no other reason than that she just wanted to meet other people.
I recently just started using dating apps to try to enter the dating world. It's an absolute nightmare. Anyways, I decided to start up a new series since the last series was such a hit with the fellas. Anyways, I will be giving a reason why I will not be going on a second date, but no explanation given. Went on a lunch date on Monday. I will not be going on a second date because this person's favorite band is U2.
I'm not even surprised at this point. This is not even the worst reason I've heard, but for her dating is a nightmare. Nah, no, okay, got it.
I'm pregnant, but my husband doesn't know that. What? Being your husband, he will have the responsibility to take care of your child, even if he is aware that he is not the dad? Nobody can question you, and the law is there to support you? What law? Okay, maybe it'll make sense if I read the whole thing. As a precaution, frame some false case against your husband so that if he plans to move legally, you can counter it with this. Contact any female lawyer and make sure she is a feminist so that she can help you more sincerely. If he acts more smart, then go for a divorce and claim good alimony and maintenance so that he can't marry again with his financial capability. Being a feminist, I wish you all success for your fight against the men. What? this is a joke, right?
You would think so, but no. Maybe not everywhere, but in some places, if it's in your yard, you pay for it. Doesn't even matter if the kid is yours or not. Now, as for the fight against the man, what man? The one you slept with and got pregnant by? You would think as a man hater, you would stay away from the man, right? As it turns out, not really.
Big things are happening. We may be approaching the exhaustion phase of the liberation cycle. This woman may have accidentally discovered morality as a result of her behavior. Let's take a closer look.
If we all collectively ignore men, stop dating, stop giving them any time of day, not chatting with men, not flirting with men, not kissing, not being intimate with men, do you think they will all come around and start doing like courtship and stuff? I would like to see this being done in a trial.
Well, good news. We already had a trial. It was called Civilization, and it's gone now. You said that you didn't like it because you couldn't be naked outside all the time, and now you can, and I guess you don't like that either since you're being treated as a commodity. This idea that you're expressing, what if we don't just throw ourselves at men all the time? We used to call that gender roles. You said they were oppressive. You wanted to make progress by becoming liberated so you could do whatever you wanted, and it didn't turn out to be much fun for you, which we kind of told you already.
These men are having a new girl every day.
She means these men, not these.
There is no shortage of women giving men a chance.
There's a pretty big shortage right here.
So if we all just don't talk to them.
Right, we used to make you do that and there was a whole thing about it.
I'm really curious in what happened.
You don't need to be. We would build stuff and be safe and have families and kids and stuff. Or you could keep saying, give me everything for free and let me do whatever I want all the time and deal with the consequences. It's really up to you. We can't make these things happen anymore. So yeah, congratulations on figuring out how civilization works. It is a little bit late though.
As a collective, like she said, they tried, because the collective doesn't mean what she thinks it means. And as proof, you can look at the 4B movement they brag about like they've started it. That started in South Korea in 2016, and as of today, they have somewhere between 5,000 and 50,000 members. Nothing to brag about as a collective, really, but what do I know? They also kept bragging about boycotting the dating apps, and oh no, nothing happened. But I'm sure they're gonna come up with something even more glorious than that in the future, because, you know, it's TikTok.
I feel like everyone in this world is gaslighting me because whenever I'm with a guy, people are like, ooh, you could do so much better. But I can't.
Maybe stop listening to the ones who want to keep you single. Maybe it should only matter to you who you're dating and how they treat you, or not, because then you know you'll find yourself in a long-term relationship.
Men don't respond to words, they respond to no contact.
Now, why would God make me bougie, beautiful, and high maintenance if I wasn't meant for that lifestyle?
Because some other poor soul has to go through hell to provide you with that lifestyle.
What are we not gonna do?
Never again ride the T-bar.
Why?
Because I embarrass myself.
I should have been filming the whole time. You got it! You got it!
Almost there! Flipping it! Yeah!
Help my girl or keep filming. I got my number 10, so you already know the answer. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.